A professional and clinical victory. Cup quarter-final. We say farewell to Tim Bredbury, going back to look after his team here this weekend, Amp Control Discovery Bay. And we move on to watch Brighton and Hove Albion playing in white and blue stripes against Leicester City in their orange. Leicester starting well. Trying to play the ball into the feet of their number 9, Chris Popov. 2 goals already this tournament. Brighton's keeper, Hugo Fischer, coming forward with the ball. Brighton, of course, qualifying for the Cup just after having to play a playoff, 4-man playoff with Yokohama, and to see who would finish second in their group. But a great goal from Luca Barrington sealed that victory and golden goal on that four-a-side. Of course, if these games end in a draw in the Cup, we see more of that four-a-side. This is always part of the fun here at the Soccer Sevens. As Hugo Fischer of Brighton moves forward with the ball into Barrington. Fischer. Leicester not putting too much pressure on the keeper as he looks forward and it goes straight through to the keeper. Long ball forward, a bit wasteful though. Straight back to the Brighton keeper from Leicester. So far, the man who's had the ball most this game, Brighton goalkeeper Hugo Fischer, comes forward again with the ball as the players are vying for space off the ball. Fischer to Alvarez, back to Fischer. The playmaker very much for Brighton, their number 7, Luca Barrington. Always know where he is with his bright orange boots. They're looking to get him in space. There's a good ball over the top, dealt with well by the Leicester defence. Leicester using their keeper Bradley Young. Start to progress with the ball now. Ewing. Over to Richards. Back to Thomas. Both teams feeling themselves each other out at the start of this Cup quarter-final. Neither team wanting to go home at this stage of the tournament. Bit of space in the box, cut out well by Brighton. And Lewis Flower comes away with the ball. It's a good turn and foul from the Leicester player. Barrington on the ball. Fisher brings the ball forward again. Barrington picks it up. Played behind Alvarez. There's a bit of pressure now. Goes back to the keeper. Leicester seem very happy to leave Hugo Fisher bring the ball forward, closing off all other options around the pitch. Players coming to and away to get the ball, looking for a chance to come up. Doyle on the ball though. Doyle gets brought down on the edge of the box. The referee gives a red card. Red card there for the Leicester City number 10, Silko Thomas, as he stopped Kamari Boyle going into the box. Looked like he was going to go through in one-on-one in goal there, and a cynical foul on the edge of the area, so I think the ref had to give a red card. So, as we move into the second half of the first half, Leicester down to 6 men. And a bit of deja vu for the Leicester coaches, as last year's tournament had to play for a long period with 6 men too. But a big opportunity for Brighton now. Barrington and Doyle standing over the ball. What can they fashion out of this? Short to Barrington, steps up, cracks it. Well blocked by the Leicester defender there, and it's a corner ball. As Leicester now think about regrouping with only 6 men on the pitch. Goes out to Barrington. Plenty of time for Brighton to take advantage of this. But Barrington has a strike, blocked again by the Leicester defender. Recycled again by Brighton. Leicester going long. Plenty of time for Zayn Alvarez at the back to collect the ball and move forward again. Doyle, who forced a mistake, causing the red card for Silko Thomas. Alvarez. Back to Doyle. Out wide to Slater. Uses Vickers. Looks into the middle, but cut out by, well read by the Leicester defender. As they try to break away. Can't keep the ball though. Slater wins it straight back. Vickers puts the pressure on again. Luca Barrington looks for Doyle in the area. It goes to Flowers. Flowers, can he get a shot away? Well blocked by the Leicester defender. The Brighton managers urging their team forward as well, knowing this man advantage could cause a big difference here in this cup quarter-final. Barrington picks up the ball, looks forward. All the Leicester players behind the ball, edge of the area on his left foot, takes it in. Slater. All the way back to Hugo Fisher. Slater, back to Barrington. Finds Abacus. Vickers. Back to Alvarez. Alvarez again. Patient build-up from Brighton. Vickers in the box. Has a strike. Hot shot, well saved. Slater back in, and it's a bicycle kick attempt from Flowers. But the referee gives a goal kick. And Leicester in absolutely no hurry to take this goal kick. Asking their outfield player to come back. Spectacular was attempted by Flower. Couldn't quite come off. Barrington. Slater's on the move here. Tried to find him, but it was a weak pass. Leicester have a chance to break now. With Marçal. Into cover. Brendan cover. So we played 10 minutes now. Ref looks at his watch, blows up for half time.
And that is half time at Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Leicester City 0.
Nil-nil at half-time. Brighton will be the happier of the two teams though, as Leicester losing a man early on in that first half for a red cardable offence, last man tackle on the edge of the box. Can Brighton make that man advantage count in the second half? Hong Kong Rangers and Fulham. Brighton with a man advantage here. Kick-off. I'm expecting much of the same this half. Brighton looking for the opportunity. But Leicester so far been resolute in their defending. Sitting deep, going man for man. Not allowing any spaces for Brighton. Alvarez. Slater. Back to the keeper, Hugo Fisher. Slater again, coming forward. It's ball in. It's a good save by the Leicester keeper. Trying to go long now, but that's cut out. Doyle tries to flick it past the keeper, but it's a good save by Bradley Young. Bradley Young going long. A long ball up to the Leicester striker. Wanya Marçal scored 2 goals yesterday in the group stages. Feeding off scraps here at the moment. Here it goes though. Looking for the penalty, and the referee's given it. Leicester City on a rare move up the field. Make the most of their opportunity, winning a penalty. Wanya Marçal gets into the box and gets taken down by the Brighton defender. This is a switch off from the Brighton defender, and Marçal got into the box, got taken down by the Brighton defender. And what an opportunity this is for the 6 men of Leicester to take the lead. Number 8, Wanya Marçal, won the penalty and steps up to take it. Referee blows his whistle at the sportsman's bar end of the football club stadium. Marçal steps up. Keeper gets a hand to it, but it goes in.
Leicester scored by number 8, Wanya Macau.
And Brighton will have a lot to think about now.
Hove Albion
Haven't managed to make the most of their one-man advantage so far. And it might be even more difficult now. Leicester have a goal lead to sit on. Unlucky for the Brighton keeper there, who got a hand onto that penalty, but not enough to keep it out. Brighton kick off now. All their men flooding forward. Captain Barrington on the ball. The talisman. Here's Barrington again. He's saved Brighton many a time this weekend. Out to Slater. Back to Barrington. First time pass. Out to Doyle. Barrington. Barrington driving into the box. Out wide to Slater. Finds some space on the box. Can Barrington hit it? Straight into the keeper's arms. Bradley Young in absolutely no rush to take this now. It was his long kick that led to the chance for Marçal to win the penalty. That's gone straight up, easily claimed by Brighton number 1, Hugo Fisher. Hugo Fisher puts the ball down and comes forward with it, urging all the Brighton players forward. 6 minutes to go in this quarter-final. Can Brighton find something? Barrington. Back to Fisher. Back to Barrington. With the keeper coming forward, Brighton should have a 2-man advantage here. Can't make the most of it though. Slater looks out wide. It's Duffus across to Barrington. Camped on the edge of the Leicester box. Barrington to Slater. Back to Barrington. Trying to find some space for Barrington. Plays it into the boxer. It's Doyle. Can he hit it? Blocked again and cleared by Leicester. Can they hang on with 5 more minutes of this? Brighton preparing a substitution with Baker Botey coming on. Barrington again, wide to Slater with a miscontrol. And Leicester City taking the sting out of the game again. Leicester having to try to wind the clock down, but they've given it straight back to Brighton, and we're on again. Barrington on the ball again. Plays it out wide to Baker Botey. Plays it into the box to Duffus. Return manages to get it into Doyle. Doyle gets a flick on it. It comes out to Barrington. It's on his right foot. Tries the shot. It's blocked again by the Leicester defender. Heroic defending from Leicester. Doyle recycles it back to keeper Hugo Fisher. And they work it to Barrington again. Barrington. Out to Doyle. Baker Botey makes that movement, gets into the box. Baker Botey, can he get a shot off? He can't, and Leicester make their way out, and they win a free kick. And Leicester's number 2, Brandon Cover, stays down, rubbing his leg with a bit of a knock. Bradley Young. Got 2 minutes 50 to hold on. Leicester pump the ball down the other end. Just want to get as far away from their goal as possible. Brighton come again. There's been waves and waves of attack from them this game. They've camped out on the edge of the Leicester box, but they can't find a way in. Doyle out wide to Slater. Fisher again. Fisher to Doyle. Doyle with the shot, and it's a great finish. First time finish from Doyle. Gets Brighton back into the game.
Number 5, Kamari Doyle.
Proved too much for Leicester to hold out for the whole game. Goalkeeper Hugo Fisher kept coming and kept coming, making the extra man, putting into the box to Doyle, whose first time finish into the corner. And now Brighton have a minute 45 to try to find a winner. Leicester making a rare break into the Brighton area. Played round the back. Good goalkeeping there from Fisher. And now Brighton are being urged forward by their coaching team. Doyle, the goal scorer, comes forward with the ball. Luca Barrington. Has he got another moment of magic in him? Slater looks back to Barrington. Barrington back to Slater. Barrington on the edge of the box. Baker Botie, the substitute, comes in, pops out. Duffus in the box, gets tackled by the Leicester player. Good feet from the Leicester defender, and he wins a free kick. Leicester want to move quickly now, 45 seconds on the clock, but Barrington cuts that out. And Leicester come forward with the ball. Henry Cartwright on it. 30 seconds to go. Leicester win the ball. That's a free kick to Brighton. Baker Botie. Baker Botie gives it to Barrington. Barrington's in the box, strikes it, and he scored! It's that man again, Luca Barrington, the talisman for Brighton, with pretty much the last kick of the game to send Brighton through to it is the last kick of the game, and Brighton progress into the cup semi-finals.
Brighton, Hove Albion 2, Leicester 1, Brighton.
It's as if he just waits to the last minute to put it away, to save his team again, and to progress them into the cup semi-finals. Tough to take for Leicester, who defended resolutely after the game, through the game with 6 men.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now take a break from the...
We now have a break
of the main soccer sevens competitions
for some finals of the junior soccer. And after this, we'll be back to the tournament with the women's cup semi-finals. Kitchi against Wufu Social.